Meanwhile, in Tupac news,
The shooting of Tupac Shakur once again underscores the violence that has surrounded this man since he shot the superstar.
People pulled up, opened fire. Shakur and Knight.
Tupac Shakur was shot several times in the chest. Shakur was pronounced dead.
Machiavelli in this Illuminati, all through your body. The blows like a 12-gauge shot. Feel me? Jay-Z.
What's up, niggas? Hey, yo, I know you ain't talking about me, dog. You? What?
Only Gab can do it like this. Yo, YouTube, what up? It's your homie Gab, I'm in the building. And this is Machiavelli Media. Besides Tupac and Biggie, what was the most historic rap beef to you? Besides Tupac and Biggie. I know this is a Pac channel, but trust me, it's all relevant. Would you say it was Ice Cube and NWA? That was a good one. Was it Ice Cube and Common Sense? That was a good one. Was it Ice Cube and Cypress Hill? Wait a minute, Ice Cube. You've been in a lot of... Goodness, man. You've been in a lot of beefs, homie. Dang. Was it Ja Rule and 50 Cent? Was it LL Cool J and Cannabis? Maybe it was something that Eminem was in that got you excited. But to me personally, Nas and Jay-Z was the second best, biggest beef in hip-hop history. Beef ain't a good thing. I'm not saying it's a good thing. I'm just saying what made the most noise to you? What resonated with you? To me, it was Nas and the Jigga Man. Nasty Nas versus Jehovah. Check this out. Now, Jay-Z was famous for embarrassing people on that Summer Jam screen in New York City, right? He got Prodigy that way. He showed Prodigy as a ballerina. You was a ballerina, I got the pictures, I seen you on the takeover, right? So Nas was gonna hit him back. At the Summer Jam, Nas had a Hollywood stunt crew put together a robotic lynching. He had a mannequin they was gonna hang from the stage when he did this song Ether. Jay-Z got wind of it before he did it, made one phone call, shut it down. Nas was mad as I don't know what. Now to me, that's some deep-rooted dislike. This was a serious beef. That's all it showed me. It was a woman involved, Nas' baby mother. It was back and forth. It was ego. It was pride. It was money. It was everything on the line. Whole rap careers, dignity, you name it, the whole world was watching. Now back in 2000, I want to say 2001, maybe 2002, me and one of my homeboy David, out of Connecticut, went to go check Nas out at Patapsco Arena here in Baltimore City, right? Now, Patapsco not the kind of place you would expect a platinum artist like Nas to wind up headlining. I mean, they brought some big acts in, but Nas should have been doing the type of, places he's doing now with like Mary J. Blige, all the big arenas. Well, Nas is at Patapsco Arena. Me and my homie David, we're going to go check him out. And I want to say it was the Uchi Wally tour.
Chicks in the living room getting it on, and they ain't leaving till 6 in the morning.
That's the song they was pumping at the time, and they was trying to, Nas was trying to generate some buzz for the Bravehearts. He was trying to make the Bravehearts like a reputable hip-hop group. Tupac had the Outlaws. Nas, Junior Mafia, Biggie had Junior Mafia, Nas had the Bravehearts. So this time, Nas was trying to do, I think, Ill Will Records, and he was trying to put out Bravehearts. So anyway, we Nas fans, we can't wait to go see him. And it was weird because, first of all, it was only probably like, maybe 2,000 people there. In this like dark room that's wide open, no chairs, nothing like that. And it's just a stage and a spotlight. Stage is probably about maybe 8 foot wide, maybe 5 foot long. So it's like you right there with the artist. So anyway, it was weird because guess who Nas' opening act was? His opening act was the Saint Lunatics. Murphy Lee and Ali and some of the other members of the Saint Lunatics. That's Nelly's group, right? But the crazy part, it was no Nelly. Wasn't no Nelly there. It was just Nas and the Bravehearts and the Saint Lunatics. So they did all the like Nelly songs that featured them. And like Murphy Lee would like do Nelly's part. Or he would like put the mic in the crowd and the crowd would like sing Nelly verses. It was just really weird, right? So after they rocked the show for about maybe a half an hour, Nas comes out. And he instructs everybody to put their lighters in the air. And you hear the beat come on to one mic. And I got these Jamaicans in front of me, dreadlocks, the lighters in the air, and they crying tears. Oh, it was intimate, man. Like I say, it wasn't that crowded, and the stage was right there, so it was like people was really into this. So Nas doing all of his classics, everything up to date to this point. He did everything, man. He did like his whole catalog. So the show was about to end, and it's really intense. And Nas goes on this rant how y'all let a fake, phony brother, but he didn't use the word brother, ruin hip hop. And he disgusted with the radio stations and the fans are phony. He don't even know why y'all showed up. You ain't riding with him. Because if you was riding with him, you would do something about what's going on in hip hop. And nobody reps for Tupac, nobody reps for Biggie. Y'all just like what's ever on the radio, and hip hop is dead. He was saying that back then. And how many of y'all willing to prove that you riding with him? So of course, the whole crowd was screaming, "We with you, Nas, we with you, Godson." He like, if y'all with me, I want y'all to scream out loud, F Jay-Z. So he screaming, and the whole crowd screaming, F Jay-Z, F Jay-Z. And then the beat from Ether drop. F Jay-Z. Like Ether. Yo, I lie to you not. How many of y'all ever held albums in your hand? I know it's a dumb question, but these new kids, some of them never physically touched an album. I'm talking about some vinyl. Nas had vinyl albums fall from the ceiling. I'm talking tons of them. Fall from the ceiling, hitting people. He had posters and he had CDs falling from the sky from the top of the ductwork inside of Patapsco Arena. So I had to look down and see what was dropping. It was Jay-Z albums, Jay-Z CDs, Jay-Z posters. And he said, if y'all with me, break all of this shit up. So people start grabbing the albums and breaking them on their knees and throwing them on the wall. And it was crazy, man. And I'm like, this how serious it was. They was checking to see if anybody was trying to keep any of this stuff. They wanted you to destroy it. They wanted you to destroy Jay-Z's music. And he said, if you got any of this BS at home, go home and do the same thing. And the whole crowd was going crazy. And I said all of that to say this here. How did Nas go from that? From having that much personal dislike and that much personal disdain for Jay-Z to partner with him and signing a contract with not just him, but with Island Def Jam a few years later. Money, they say time heals all wounds. In this case, I think money was the magic elixir, because the dislike for Jay-Z Nas had was real, and I saw it firsthand. Do you think there was any situation or any amount of money that you could have seen in the foreseeable future for Tupac and Biggie to squash their beef, let go their differences, and partner together like Nas and Jay-Z did? Could money have brought those two together too? After all the things you know and all the things that were said, could you see something like that happening? I don't know, y'all. I got to turn to y'all for this one. Tell me what you think. Please leave your thoughts in the comment section. I need you guys to share and like this video. And to all my new folks out there, the newbies, please subscribe to the channel, Machiavelli Media. Well, I'm your host, Gab, and it's been a pleasure as always. I'm signing off. I'm about to hit y'all with the peace.
Who's the best? Pac, Nas, and Big. Ain't no best. East, west, north, south.